Hello, my name is Anjani, and here is a quick video about the autumnal equinox, which is today. The sun just moved into the sign of Libra, which is representing a time for acknowledging that summer is over and that we are now preparing for winter. So autumn, this little chunk of time between summer and winter, is a time for us to reach out to our community, find out who is here, who is my community, and identify the roles of the different people in the community. So if we were in medieval times, or like maybe living in a jungle, or we had our own property within other people who had their own property, I see this a lot when I go to Kauai. There's a lot of sharing between the people on different plots of land, because this person might have abundance of avocados and this other person might be growing a lot of guava. This other person has a full garden. This person over here knows how to make medicine. So you need to know when you're out there living with, there's less medical care, and there's more space between the places. So they don't have to help each other dig snow or shovel snow out of the driveways or anything like that, but they have their own things like hurricanes and water things that happen and different kind of storms that they would need to know who in their community is playing what role. And this is what autumn is all about. So wherever you are in the world, you still want to have some bit of identifying who it is in your community that can be a part of your circle, a part of your co-creative experience in life. And if you're not, you don't need to do that for whatever reason, you still want to use this time to prepare for the dark season. We just got out of summer and we're preparing to go into the dark season where the sun goes down much earlier. It's colder. There's not a lot to do outside. So we have more of a inward process during winter. So between summer and winter, we get an opportunity to start to prepare. And what I want to share with you today is some ways that you can start to do that. The first thing that I would like to share is for you to get clear on what your role is in the community. Are you the medicine maker, the healer? Are you somebody who's going to be able to share with your talents of protection, like a warrior type of thing? Are you the one who is fast acting, knows how to implement emergency plans? You have something that is of benefit to the community. So at the time of the equinox, by the way, equa meaning in Latin equal, and then nox meaning night. So we have this equinox. The sun will be at its highest point at noon, and there is more of an equal day to night, which as we move closer to winter, there is not going to be equal. It's going to be more, it gets dark around 4 here in San Diego, 4:30 sometimes. So right now we want to use this little bit of equanimity of day and night to make those connections, strengthen the connections that you already have. So within your household, what is the people that you're living with, what is their role in your life and what is your role in their life? And how can we be more cooperative, more consciously co-creative with each other so that as we go into the winter season, we're prepared? What is it that we're going to work on? Are we going to do study a certain topic? Are we going to learn to do usually going to be indoor activities, except for in Southern California, we do have, it's still warm, so we can do outdoor gardening activities for our winter crops. So what is it that you're going to do with those people that you live with? The co-creative projects that you're going to be doing. And now is just the time to prepare, just to start thinking about it, start gathering the supplies that you'll need. We don't have any, we're not going to be frozen over. We can still grow food. So I had mentioned winter crops. So now is the time to start planning. What is the winter crop that you're going to grow in the soil outside of your living space? what is the role that you have in your closest community, and then going one step out beyond your home and those co-creative projects that you have in your home that you want to prepare for. What is the co-creative projects that you want to be a part of outside of your home? So the community outside of your home, your friend circles, the group that you work with, so your work community, you can start to plan for that now. And that can just be an internal process of planning. And then you're going to reach out to those people and say, hey, I had this idea. Let's bring this famous person from Europe to come to Southern California and teach this retreat of the information that we're really interested in learning. That's a conversation that I'm having currently with my friend who lives on the East Coast. Or, hey, let's get together. You have this talent, I have this talent. Let's teach a workshop, an online workshop on that talent that we want to, this piece of information that we want to share. So this is the time for planning those things. So just to kind of recap on that, the sun just moved into Libra, the most relational sign of the zodiac. For this, we want to strengthen the relationships that we already are a part of, and we want to also see what other co-creative partnerships that we can start to build as we're moving into or being in the transition between summer and winter. Then the next thing is starting to plan activities that you can do in your home that can be co-creative processes for building intimacy, for a project that you want to work on with the people you live with, and then taking that out one more layer to your community. Who, pointing out who the people are that that do certain things. How can you guys create together? And you can even take that another circle out. You can keep bringing that out, but the first thing is your own home. If your relationships are strong in your home, every relationship that stretches beyond that will also be healthier and stronger. So happy autumnal equinox, and I look forward to connecting with you soon.